How you guys doing? So this message is going to be for Leo women born August 12th, 1976. Is that my birthday? Yes. So I'm going to always do a reading for Leo women born August 12th, 1976. And God said that's what y'all know. Hey, Leo women born August 12th, 1976. How specific? I like to get specific here. And that's what I do. I've been doing it for years on my other channel, Karmic Justice Grow, which I have 14,000 videos, but they are set on private. God said, ain't that the truth? So let's see. What's the energy for Leo women born August 12th, 1976? It says, I depend on you too much to let you go. It says, I have codependency issues. Someone has codependency issues, boo. And that's what you need to know. Yeah, my ego, no, my pride and ego got hurt. So I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. But you don't care. Ain't that catastrophic? You don't care. And they want you to care, boo. Can you care a little bit? No. We don't give a shit. We got other things to think about and care about too. Yeah, it says, I am keeping secrets from you and I hope you don't find out. God says, you don't care about them secrets either. We don't care about the secrets either. We got other shit we doing. And God said that's what they know here too. It says, I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. So someone wants to apologize to you, but God says, shoot, you getting what you need, and that's all that matters to you. You ain't feeling saddened about anything. It says, there's a big hole in my heart that I cannot feel on my own. So someone is overwhelmed by a lot of things, but God said, shit, before you, there was nothing moving. And now everything moving. I said, get the fuck out of here. All this shit, y'all ain't even doing what y'all supposed to be doing. And now they doing what they supposed to be doing. And God said, ain't that the truth? Yeah, it says we are living two separate lives. So whoever this is, y'all living two separate lives. Yeah, I am embarrassed about my actions and feel disgusted with myself. Someone is feeling disgusted, boo. And that's on them. Me, I don't care. I used to care a lot, you know? I used to get so consumed with everybody and what's going on with them and how they feel and all this other stuff, but nobody was consumed about me. So I don't get consumed about anybody. God said, that's what they know. I said, shoot, you ain't a narc, but you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck, boo. No, I don't. Mm-mm. That's nice. Moving right along. And God said that's what you need to know here too. The page of one's energy is here. It says excitement, extrovert, energetic, fearless, creative, and ideas. So some of y'all may be receiving some good news soon because there's a contractual agreement that say we gonna keep you. We ain't gonna never give you up, boo. And God said, you the best of the best. And you think that what? We gonna get them up for what? GP? No, we ain't giving you up for general principal, boo. They gonna have to fight for you. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups is here coming out with the Ace of Pentacles. There's something here that say, you the shit. And I don't know why people trying to act like you ain't, but you are. And grandma said that's what we know too. And when you get in your mood and everything, shoot, everybody feel like they need to sit down. You let you do you. I say, yeah, this is catastrophic. And it is. And grandma said, that's what we know too. Yeah, the Eight of Swords energy is here. It says trapped, restricted, victimized, helpless, powerless, and blinded. But you ain't. And if they keeping secrets from you, who cares? Me, I don't care about secrets. I don't care about people talking behind my back. I don't care about nothing because I already know who I am and I know what I represent and I stand on me. I ain't got time for the other stuff. I used to consuming the other stuff. I think, you know what? I'm so serious. I think once I reach menopause, because I'm in menopause and my estrogen is depleting, I don't have a lot of feelings no more. I don't feel emotional. I don't feel the need to do this and the need to do that. I just don't feel it. I think the estrogen be making us want to feel everything and help and all this other stuff, you know. But once it started to go, you be like, shoot, deuces. I'm sorry that happened to you. Dang, what you want me to do? I got my own issues. Grandma said that's what you need to know too. Yeah, the Knight of Wands energy is here. Impulsive, immature, hot tempered, rebellion, and charming. So you could be dealing with a fire sign or someone who's just immature. Yeah, it says the Knight of Cups energy is here. Wish fulfillment, contentment, and pleasure. See, you do you. And people don't like the fact that you do you. They want you to be consumed and everybody else is BS. No, I got my own stuff. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got a long list of me. And God said that's what they know, boo. You got a long list of you, and you tell the truth and you tell it like it is, and everybody be looking like, yeah, you ain't lying, and you ain't acting like you this, and when you not that. And Grandma said that's what you know here too. The King of Wands is the overall energy of the deck. That's your energy. It says leadership, vision, bold, daring, big ego, and optimistic. You a leader, baby, and you ain't got time for the yayo, the extra stuff. You ain't got time. You're like, I'm not even consumed in y'all. Let me go ahead and act like I am for a second, and then say, yeah, whatever. You can really walk away and be like, shoot, I'm Gucci. I've experienced so much loss in my life that it doesn't matter. And that's the whole thing. They want you to feel something. You ain't feeling nothing. Divine intervention is here. It says serendipity, supernatural, and karma. Something's coming back to you. And they're coming back and they're going to keep coming back. And they like, yeah, because you deserve better. And everybody be acting like you don't. It's all an act. Bitch, you don't know my name? Huh? You can't say my name? Huh, ho? Oh, okay. So what you want me to call you? And God said that's what they know too. We have crossroads is here. It says choice, multiple options, turning point, and indecisive. Someone is like, yeah, you ain't all in it to win it. And they want you to be consumed. Nah, not us. The split energy, the Two of Swords energy is here. It says magnetic attraction. It says luring, lust, irresistible, and flirting. And then we have surrender. It says letting go, release, give up, and patience. God said you already did that. That's what people don't understand. You ain't all consumed like they are. You dealt with so much. And God said, you going to get what you deserve. Why everybody trying to figure out what you're going to do next. I said, yeah, they couldn't walk in your shoes. They can't walk in your footsteps. They can't live the life that you live. It's complicated. And God said, that's what they know. Divine timing is here. It says wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, and waiting. Something is going to happen just in the nick of time. And Grandma said, just hold on. Just get what you need to get. Because everybody is really trying to play games and get you all consumed and get you feeling this way and feeling that way. We don't care. And that's the whole thing. Don't care about these old small mental mind games. People want to play with your mind and your mental and act like it's okay. Nah, we ain't consumed. And that's a good thing, boo. Yeah, liquid courage. It says bravery, confidence, intoxication, and odd behavior. Someone been doing drugs at work, and it ain't you. And God said, see, they want to act like this and act like that. I said, y'all can't even come up with nothing on these Leo women born August 12th, 1976. Nothing. See, you ain't got no criminal background history. You can become a police officer if you wanted to. And they really looking like, yeah, shoot, you don't do no cocaine. You don't do meth. You don't do heroin. You ain't popping pills. No, we ain't got time for that either. And God said, ain't that the truth? Third party is here, boo. It says interference, cheating, competition, and mistress. See, ain't no competition, baby. Not when it come to you. And that's the whole thing. I be getting people, trying to secretly act like they in competition with me. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Can we talk about it? Bitch, I tell you I don't give a fuck. Ain't no competition on me, bitch. You. And grandma said, home is here, boo. It says comfort, safety, belonging, and shelter. You are taking care of yourself, and that's a good thing. And grandma said, protect yourself even further, boo. These bitches don't know what's going on and which way you gonna go next. And God said, that's what they know too. Yeah, signs and synchronicities. A lot of people need to mind their business. A lot of people really, I have realized that a lot of people really spend time, a lot of chunk of their life stalking other people to see what they do, how they gonna get out of this, what they gonna do next, which way they gonna go when their whole life is falling apart. God said, yeah, that's weird to me. That's why I be looking at people like, yeah, they weird. Weird than a motherfucker, boo. Grandma said, ain't that the truth? Yeah, we got two of swords energy is here. So family, home, and commitment is coming out again. We have feminine energy is coming out. It says air, ace, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it could be dealing with an air sign. And then we have lack and doubt. This is how these people feel. It's not you, it's them. Ain't no competition. Oh, I don't know what you be. We ain't even feeling y'all. And that's what's wrong. That you're not consumed. You're not giving them all in which they deserve and desire. We don't have no pity parties over here. Ain't no pity parties. We've been through everything, we darn near 50, boo. We done seen a lot. And grandma said that's what people know too. Yep, see, the overall energy is you, the sun, the strength. They can't play with you. I said, boo, this one ain't invested. And they want you to be invested. And I said, yeah, you did what you had to do while everybody is stalking you. I said, yeah, they got to all grow up. And it's true that when people start using drugs at a certain age, their brain stops developing. And they're really just a bunch of fully grown kids. And that's what's catastrophic, boo. Let's get a couple of cards from this twin flame deck. And that's what they be doing. I already got some of those. Okay, we're gonna get some cards from the who it is, who it could be. People be tripping. And I be paying attention to God and my ancestors and my guides all the time. They say it's safe. Okay, not safe. Okay, move around. Pay attention. God said that's what they know too. Yeah, we have practitioner and someone who has a tattoo. So you could be dealing with a practitioner or someone who has tattoos. Yeah, we have red attires here, someone who wears red. Yeah, we have black hairs here and straight hair. Yeah, white and gray hair. So you could have a couple of people that is stalking you, boo, that don't know what to do with themselves. So they have made you their project. And grandma said that's what's catastrophic. Yeah, it's not someone who's part of a tribal community, someone who is it's not someone that has mixed color eyes, and not someone who has a round face. Yeah, elderly. It could be older people, fully grown crackheads. And there are a lot of them out here too, boo. Functioning addicts. And that's your message.